It is Lifestyle Friday, and on this Friday morning, we get to hang out with the one and only Juliani. Mzeya, niaje? How are you? It's been a long while. Good of you to agree to talk to us today. Karibu sana.
Niko poa. Na nashukuru sana, haubadiliki sana. But
yeah, I think yes.
It's been a while since we linked up.
Yes. What have you been up to? It's been a while since I saw you active, doing, are you working on new music? Umejificha sana. Tell us what you've been up to.
Hey, man, I've been doing a lot of things, man. Even two, my news crew is fikangi. We have done a lot of community work.
Yeah.
We're setting up a network of trash collection points in the Totaka Bank. We're using technology on it. I have a new album we're working on. We release in June.
Okay.
I've traveled a couple of times just to, but mostly it's been community work.
Okay.
Some of the ideas that I had since Zile Masiku, just bringing them to life.
Okay. Why are you so big on community work?
Because hiyo ni passion yangu toka kitambo. I think that niko na a lot to offer, and I think I'm the bridge between this other world and world ile nitoka.
Yeah.
Because for people to talk, they need to be a certain kind of language, and understanding and relationship. And I've built this other side.
Yeah.
I can talk on behalf of my people, and I can also talk to my people about this other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I remember well, kuna mradi ulikuwa nayo D. There's some community work you are doing in Dandora. Are you still doing something in Dandora?
Sorry?
I'm saying, if I remember well, some time back you were doing some community work in Dandora. Do you still run something in Dandora?
Yes, so what we did, we bought a land kwa dam site, a house actually. We set up a center in Dandora Hip City.
Okay.
And then from there, we started doing projects on waste management, where basically we employ a lot of we created sort of a trash ATMs, where you collect, the community brings plastics, bottles and stuff, and they get to convert them into points, and they use the points to buy things on our website.
Wow.
And at the young people get to make money when we sell those trash. So like right now we have a demand of 25 tons of plastic and waste.
But
so
per month?
Things we are trying to work on and achieve. So these are the things tunafanya for the last couple of days.
Okay. So what kind of impact has that had in the community? Wasi wa mtaa wanasema nini juu hii project?
For me, I think it's based on how you look at it, but for me, the fact that you give young people a sense of purpose, and wakona so mbili kwa mfupa at the end of the day, hiyo ni impact kwangu, unaona? And also, we come from a society where you have to always prove yourself.
Yes.
But for me, I'm like, if I use God in the first place, there's nothing we have to do to prove our that we deserve the love of God.
Yes.
God in the come, even if we didn't deserve it.
Very
so
true.
That's the kind of you have when you go to the community. I don't think you come a lorry hapa. That's like we here. But so the love of God has to come first before we work for it.
Very true.
So, and that's the kind of thinking I have when we work with the community. And that alone, being able to develop leaders. Right now, projects are going on right now when it comes to COVID. I don't need to be there for that to happen.
Okay.
We're feeding 400 families a day.
Wow.
We have employed 30 young people who are going to map out the community, collect data, and we use the data to inform any intervention we're going to have in that community. So impact kwangu need to see leaders who may grow out of our interaction with them.
Wow. I mean, doing all that requires quite some change, some moolah. Do you have people who are partnering with you to provide the finances you need to engage in all these activities?
For me, Buddha, I have to put my money up. So hiyo pesa yote ningefanya kwa mziki ama nimemake kwa mziki, I put it up because people don't get it until you do it. And, because every time we don't have the language to express to other people. And watu wamezoea kudanganywa mpaka ukiwaambia ukweli wanaona ni uongo.
Yes.
So, but for me, it's as simple as I put my money up, and if you want to partner with me, put your money up. Hakuna stories za wacha tutakuombea. Mimi ni mujiombea, unaona. So
yes.
The truth of the matter is that if we have passion for the community, when Christ was going to die for us,
he
didn't ask for a language, he didn't ask for a tribe, he didn't ask where you are. He just said, I love you.
Yes.
And that's the kind of thing I'm willing to put my life as a deposit.
Yeah.
So, and that's how we do it in the community. For me, if I have 20 shillings, I'll put it up in the community. I have an idea, I put it up. Until the day it will make sense. And we've been doing that for the last 5 years.
Yes.
Now God, I'm full access, bro.
Wow. You know, I've known you for many years.
not many years. Like women when we are thinking about all this.
Yes.
So it's not about many years, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We're talking about 20 years. So when we were thinking about it, when we even imagining it in our mind.
Very true.
When you told me that you need a year off.
Yes.
To figure out what God wants for you. So you see many years, bro.
Ian Kitambo. I was going to say, when I look at you now, you know, you've matured so much. I don't see you running around trying to look for attention, trying to trend, you know, trying to be popular, worrying about what people are saying about you. You seem so focused in what you want to do and you know where you're going. How did you get to that place?
Because a word is a seed of completion. Word is a seed of completion. So the day God called Buddha, I was complete. So I don't need any extra. Of course, it's in a feel poor when James Okumo acknowledge where you are and what you've achieved. It feels nice.
Yeah. But
at the end of the day, if Christ can give his life for me, particularly, I mean, I take personal. I think I'm worth. Even though standard, the attention I need, you know. So come are you bringing below standard, dear Christ, is a job, you know. So that's the kind of thinking, but also realize based on where we grew up, and remember we took from Lighty to the exponential potential.
Yes.
Where we grew up from a place of we always felt less, and then I realized that wow, kumbe I have something to offer. Kumbe I'm extra. Kumbe I'm unique. So after we realized that Buddha, nilipura kichwa kidogo in a beautiful way.
Yeah. Ukicheki wasanii wa saizi, you know, some of the young men and young women who are coming up in the gospel industry, what do you think about what is happening? It seems like there's a lot of drama in gospel music today. When you look at it, what do you think and what advice can you give those who are coming up in this gospel music scene?
I think I won't fault anybody because I know the people are young.
Yeah.
That's trying to figure out themselves.
Yes.
But at the same time, so I give them a leeway and grace to figure it out. But at the same time, it comes from a level of defeatist. Ni kama I'm already defeated.
Yes.
Kwa grao. No, so inamaanisha you have to be like the other person.
Lazima ujiprove kiasi.
Sorry?
Ni kama lazima ujiprove kiasi.
Yes. Unaona? So for me, it's simple as I came in the game knowing who I was, and I, like you advised, you have to take a year off or some time off to just figure yourself out as a person and what God requires of you. So I think many of us can go through that process. They just did it because they have a talent.
Yes. Nimecheki kutaka something umeanzisha kwa mtandao. I think I noticed it this week. What you're calling one day stories. What is that all about?
So unajua, we tend to forget about where we are from, and I think even people tend to forget who you are when it comes to who you are in the first place. People don't forget that you were nobody 10 years ago. People don't think that they only see the fruits. They don't see the how the roots had to go down and deeper.
Yeah.
To just and you find a way around it. So I think I'm trying to tell the stories to remind, but also to remind the people. Mini Julius Owino, bro. No, I mean Juliani ni ajuzi tu jumla ndio nango kwa TV. But the matter, I can testify that God has been good. And through these stories, kama una macho, you'll notice.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the stories I saw the other day, you were talking about the day you met Bob Collymore.
Yeah.
Share your story, Nasisi, and also tell us what kind of impact Bob Collymore had on you.
So for Bob, tulipata naye, nilikuwa kwa show pahali Mombasa, I think, kama Eldoret.
Yeah.
And then he just became the CEO, and I didn't know him. Like ulikuwa nasikia tu maruma new CEO.
Yeah.
So when alikuwa na come, ako kwa backstage, na uzuri ya Bob alikuwa atembei na ma bodyguards sijui nini, alikuwa tu na roll solo, so you don't know yani huyu jamaa. So when after to come from the concert, of course wasao kwambia big up shokali, and then nikaona wasao anaanza kurun kutry kumget, but I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
And then eventually nimekaa pale akakama akanisalimia akaniambia Juliani, hiyo ilikuwa ni show poa, of course na kizungu.
Yeah.
But
yes.
So so mimi nikaendelea kuongea tu naye na Kiswahili, because mimi as long as wewe ni mnyeuzi,
yes,
ongea na mimi sheng, unaona, hata kawe ni CEO. So like I didn't know it was a CEO. Later on I realized kumbe ni CEO, because every day I met him, every time I talk to him, he's always using that as a reference.
Yeah.
That snob at the misi jisikiani naye. So for me, I think we relationship yangu na ile grow just because of the authenticity that I had. And only authenticity is not because in kwa copy na try to make up or whatever. It's just because for me, I didn't know who he was, and I was trying to just be me, and to make everybody comfortable around me, and to feel like they don't need to be a certain person when they're around me. But the relationship impact yake kwangu Buddha is that, and I've taken him to church a couple of times.
Yeah.
But for me, what I would like to be as a man is to be sure of myself, first of all, and who God am called to be.
Yes.
Second, the level of humility that huyu mwanaume alikuwa nayo.
Yeah.
Is something else, yani. And he loved kids. Like unaweza mpatia milioni 50 huko, alafu mpatie mtoi hapa, atafocus na mtoi.
Yes. Yeah.
50. Ukiwa kwa nyumba yake anapatia mguu tupu, anakwambia. So I had a really good relationship with him, and nashukuru Mungu sana that I had to spend that time when he was alive.
Wow. I'm seeing a lot of artists using this time to do online concerts. Both locally, hata internationally. Nimeona wadhi wanaweka kama concerts za nguvu. I don't know if you're planning anything of that sort.
Right now even tuko kwa studio, we are setting up. We are doing Juliani live. Your concert in one day. That's why we are doing the short clips.
Yes.
So, but mine was, the fans said, Niaji, we also want to see you live. So we even trended for a day or two on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because people. But the truth of the matter, also, I wanted to highlight some of the issues that are going on in our society. Like the COVID-19, it exposed the issues that we really have in our society. So when unaambia wasewa physical distance, unaambia by mask, hawezi afford hizo maji ama chakula, it makes sense. You know, when you're telling people to wasikae pamoja, na in a normal house in Dandora, watu 5 na wanashare choo, wanashare bath. So you're not being honest with us as a government, and it means also you don't know your people. So we have to highlight these issues, that the government should see that, Niaji, be in touch with your people. Your people need you at this particular time. But at the same time, let's acknowledge that we have issues and try to reimagine how can the future be? Because everybody right now is talking about, hey, let's get back to normal. Let's get back to normal. No, this is not time to get back to normal. This is the time to rethink and reimagine how the future should be.
Yes. So your concert itakuwa saa ngapi? Is it today?
It happens Sunday from 8 p.m. or on IG yangu, YouTube na Facebook.
Okay. Wow, that's good. That's good. Well, what would you say are some of the lessons umelan, maybe on a personal level, and even on a national level, because I know sometimes you talk a lot about national issues. Nimekatakata, sasa unanisikia? I'm asking, during this COVID-19 season, na curfew, na nini, social distancing, what would you say are some personal lessons you have learned as an individual?
I've learned that me, I've learned that kumbe people we thought have figured it out, kumbe they figure out anything. No. Kumbe
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Me and the biggest lesson. The people that I thought they had all these things, wanajua nini endelea, they can predict the future, they have the technology, they have the know-how. It's the same realization I had when I met some years ago, I met people and I thought they had figured life out. I mean, to Dandora, I thought me, I was
Yes.
So right now, but also I realized also the second thing is that God will call for such a time as this. And that's the thing that imekuwa kwa hati yangu consistently. So I'm like, hey, God, unaweza nisort yani, I just figure out how to be of value to you at this particular time. Give me the solution that I can provide my country, my people. And that's why I even started the community champions for community.
Yes.
So I feel like when me I thrive in chaos.
Yeah.
So when things work,
yes. Yeah.
So I was so thankful to God, Yanni, for the opportunity. I know we have lost lives. I know things didn't go the way we are supposed to go, but I've learned that God and not to call, but we need to heed to the call.
Very true. Very true. You said you're working on an album. Yeah? Tell us a bit about that. What is that? What is the album about?
Album inaitwa Masterpiece.
It
happened tunafaa release April but iligonga mawe. But inaitwa Masterpiece and niko na 13 songs. And Masterpiece is just talking about the kujua ujui ndio kujua, unaona?
Yes.
That's the kind of thing. The day you realize that you don't know is when you start knowing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep you. You're talking about?
We are talking about mental health. We are talking about God. I'm questioning God as a snobbish old man. Anataka tu abejiwe every time. Unaona, that's my experience I had 3 years ago, 4 years ago with God.
Yeah.
I'm talking about death, loss, and all these things.
Yes. Wow. That's good. That's good. Well, one of the things I appreciate about you is the way you put words together. I still remember from the days of Exponential Potential. I remember when that jam came out, we celebrated. So I don't know what new lines you've come up with. Maybe you can give us a bit of a taste of some of the lyrics you've put together.
Or some of the lines that I've come up with?
Yeah.
Hapana, mimi sidhani kama nimekuja na kitu.
Wewe unaweza kosa kitu kweli mzee? Wewe ukose kitu. The way I've always wondered how your mind thinks, because the way your thought process and the way you put your lyrics together. I mean, you say one statement and I think about it for like 10 minutes. I'm thinking, how did he even think about putting those words in that order? So I'm sure you have something. You must have something. If you're preparing for a live concert, kwani utatuambia nini?
Ndapayuga tu. Okay, even if skip, so I'm trying to think through, but I don't know anything in particular that I can say at this particular time. But I have so much yani that I've saved, and God always take through your process. You have to learn, na ku unlearn, na ku process life.
Okay.
And I think that's the best gift I have, that I can process life.
Yes.
And I can process his role and my role and everybody else is around me.
Okay.
You know, so I don't know what's the line and whatever, but the only thing that I ever learned mpaka sahi, word is a seed of completion.
Yes.
Hiyo ndio kitu mimi mpaka sahi iko kwa mind yangu sana, like word, because God didn't creation haiku happen for 6 days venye si uambiwa.
Yeah.
Creation inaendelea mpaka sahi. The only thing that God ever did was he released a word. And then your word every time nikaa kuweka seed kwa grao
inashinda ikiproduce,
ikigrow, ikishapa fruit itaenda iende back kwa grao if create other fruit. So that's why forest na grow, that's why banquet na grow. So a word is a seed of completeness. So inamaanisha the day God aliniumba, was born, is the day I was complete.
Yes.
What matters was is that Christ said it is finished. So Buddha, we are supposed to be walking in victory every day. We're supposed to be walking in abundance every day. The only thing we didn't have, okay, wacha tu niongeze hii, maybe kaa kuna time.
Yeah.
The parable of the I mean the prodigal son.
Yeah.
So prodigal son huyu mtoi alienda akachafua nje akaishia, si ndio? Akarudi. But kuna mtu mwingine alibaki. The difference between our two really is that alikuwa amebaki yako na understand the abundance alikuwa nao already. That's why alikuwa na complain. Na alikuwa wewe ni mtoi, you're a son. Na huyu mwingine alirudi akatry kujidemote to a slave. But akaambia wewe ni son, I'll treat you the same way ninge treat me. So the difference between the who alikuwa amebaki na wewe alienda ni who alienda ali understand what is available for yeye kwa baba yake, na ali understand yeye ni son na ana deserve to get half of everything that he was promised that and he asked for.
Yes.
Huyu mwingine alikuwa na kila kitu na excess, but alikuwa maziwa lala tu hapo. He wasn't doing it, you know?
Yes, so, yes.
For me, the thinking and being in a position where I understand my position as a son to the kingdom.
Yes.
Hiyo ndio understand, naomba Mungu kila siku anipatie. Ndio tuchafue hii mtaa bro, tuchafue everywhere.
Wow. Juliani, thank you so much for finding the time to talk to me this morning. It's really been great connecting with you after such a long time. Mafans wale wanasikiza, unaweza waambia parting shot gani?
Naweza waambia waende tu wanitumie mpesa kwa hivyo, siacha mse kwa naoma hivyo. But nashukuru sana God, yani every time naongea naye na feel poa sana. Sijui kwa nini, si interview ya kawaida because kuna history and everything.
Yes.
So if you want to know more about me, when at Juliani Kenya, I need your support not only to make this concert happen, also to do the community work in community champions. We've been feeding 400 people.
Yes.
And we're going to feed them 400 people every day, and we're going to feed them the whole month and 2 months now. In Mama, in partnership with neighbors. So we really need all the financial support. Sitaki maombi zenyu, niko poa kuomba. Nataka tu do, nitumani tupieni do M-Pesa number, ukitaka ni DM kwa social media na figure out how to go about it. Okay.
Looking at your journey from where you began to where you are now, what's in the future for Juliani?
Kusema kweli mimi, as long as na grow deeper to God, mimi nitachafua bro. That's the only thing I want, that Mungu asiniache yani. Like I want to be in his presence like every morning, Buddha. As long as I'm in his presence, I'm safe.
Yeah.
As long as I'm the prodigal son who came back and I'm willing to be a slave kwa hawa ya baba.
Wow. Awesome. Hii corona ikiisha lazima tuende Bama tukunywe uji.
Ati?
Hii corona ikiisha lazima tuende Bama tukunywe uji.
Itaweza bro, itaweza.
Well, thank you, my friend. Let me allow you to get back to your preparations, and may God bless you.
Hey, baraka bro.
Awesome.
For this and more of our shows, log on to www.familymediaonline.com to enjoy a wide variety of programs, from current affairs to testimonials and features, pastoral and inspirational shows, kids entertainment, and so much more. Also stream live on www.familymedia.tv.